Hello and welcome. You're watching the News Hour Agenda. I'm Padmaja Joshi. 5 days after the poll violence in Cooch Behar killed 5 people, today the Chief Minister visited the families of the 5 victims. She went to the place, to the district where the firing by CISF had killed 4 people. Now the Central Forces, remember, had alleged that the mob attacked them and they had to fire in self-defense. Not only did the Chief Minister question the version of the Central Forces, she also dubbed the 4 who had been killed as martyrs and promised that when voted back to power, she would make a statue for these martyrs. Now, even as this happened, today, a video emerged of a polling agent, the 3rd polling agent from that very booth where this violence allegedly took place. The man went on record to tell how, over a period of time, people not just tried to enter the polling booth, they smashed the door, picked up the EVM and the VVPAT, beat the ASHA workers and the polling agents who were on duty, as also a policeman, till the time that he was left bloodied.
মধ্যেই বারান্দার দিকে একটা শব্দ হলো আমাদের ভোট কেন্দ্রে। তারপর আমাদের বুথের ভিতরে হচ্ছে ছিটকে কিছু গুলির ঝলক চলে গেল, মনে হলো যে কানের উপর দিয়ে চলে গেল। তারপর যখন দেখা গেল যে হচ্ছে এই মিনিট 2-3 মধ্যেই আমাদের দরজা ভেঙে কিছু দুষ্কৃতী ঢুকে হচ্ছে ইভিএম, তারপর আমাদের উপরে লাঠি দিয়ে মার শুরু করে আমার মাথায় আঘাত করতেছিল। সেই সময় হচ্ছে আমি হাতটাকে উঠে আটকাই, আমার হাতের উপরে বাড়ি লাগে প্রচণ্ড, মনে হলো যে হাতটা আমার ভেঙে গেছে, সঙ্গে সঙ্গে মনে করেন যে ফুলে গেল। কিন্তু আমি চিৎকার চেঁচামেচি করেছি যে আমাকে বাঁচান বাঁচান বাঁচান, কিন্তু কেউ তখন সেই মুহূর্তে আসেনি। আমি একজন হার্টের ওপেন হার্ট সার্জারির পেশেন্ট, তা সত্ত্বেও আমি
So you heard the first-hand account of Dilip Majumdar, who is not just the eyewitness but also a victim of that mob violence which allegedly precipitated, which necessitated firing by the CISF. However, the Trinamool Congress in the meantime has also put out a video which they say is evidence of how innocents were butchered by Central Forces. Derek O'Brien has put out a video where shots can be heard in the background. He says this is evidence and an expose of the Election Commission and the Modi-Shah duo. So the question is, what really is the truth of that violence in Cooch Behar? The people who were killed, the 4 who were killed there in CISF firing, were they part of a violent mob or were they martyrs?
You're watching the News Hour at 10, debate number 1 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
All right, joining us on the debate, we have Dr. Nikhil Prasoon, spokesperson of the BJP in West Bengal, Shantanu Gupta, author, Riju Datta, spokesperson of the Trinamool Congress, Tausif Ahmed, advocate, and political analyst, senior journalist Ashutosh. I want to start by asking you, Riju Datta, that you have a polling agent on camera saying, I was beaten up by the mob, the police was attacked, women were attacked, ASHA workers were beaten up, they were trying to snatch the EVM. And yet, people who were a part of that alleged mob are today being called martyrs by your party. How does this square?
See, Padmaja, I just want to say, when we have heard this gentleman's narrative on your show, and I just want to say that he is a part of the Election Commission machinery. Election Commission, it is not a fight between TMC and Times, not TMC versus BJP. That entire constituency is a sensitive constituency, and in that booth number 126, there are 7 CCTV cameras. It has been 4 days, Padmaja. Why the Election Commission has not made the video tapes, public? Everything would have been crystal clear. If you think we calling them as martyrs is wrong, then somebody else calling them as a part of a violent mob is also wrong. There is one side the CASF narrative, there is one side the SP's narrative and this gentleman's saying, and there is on the other hand the people who have the people who have lost everything, somebody's son, somebody's husband, somebody's father, their family members are saying a completely different story.
So let me just stop you there for a second.
People to believe who
you
they
are
want
saying,
to believe.
you are saying, sir, you are saying, just a second. You are saying that Dilip Kumar Majumdar, this polling officer, is a member of the Election Commission machinery. But you omit to mention the fact that he is actually a state government employee. So even if you say the CISF, the central forces, are handmaidens of the centre, are you saying that the state police is also a handmaiden of the centre? That the polling officer who's a state government employee is also a handmaiden of the centre? Basically, everyone in the state and the centre is conspiring against the TMC and they are lying. Is that what you're saying?
No, Padmaja. What I am trying to say here is, on that fateful day of 10th April, 4 youth and one more, an isolated incident, 5 youths lost their life. They are, irrespective of their religion, they are residents of Bengal. Our chief minister went today to Shitalkuchi after the 72-hour ban. She met with all the 5 family members, a grandfather of Mr. Anindo Burman also, and she has assured them justice. She has consoled the family and she has said that we will make a Shahid Smarak for their memories because they are martyrs, and that is what she has done. Now, on the other side, if you actually, because we are having a political
Sir, you're not
debate,
answering my question. My simple question to you is,
MP.
I see a man who was a polling agent at that booth.
Yes.
He has his hand in a sling. He says, I was beaten by a mob. Are you saying Mr. Majumdar, a state government employee, is a liar? That he is lying?
I am saying that I and my party will believe the people, the family members of the victims, the eyewitnesses and the survivors who have lost their family members, and I believe that they will be obviously saying the truth because they, at the end of the day, they have lost their beloved. So we choose to believe the victims' family members rather than.
So you will not believe a man who has been beaten because he happens to have stayed alive. You do not believe Mr. Majumdar because he is not dead. He is alive and he is saying I was beaten by a mob and the CISF had fired in self-defense. So you don't believe it.
Let's not. Padmaja, I will not go into a slugfest with you because it is not about us. I am not going to say anything against that gentleman. He has said what he has said on the camera. But even though he is a state government employee, he was there by the Election Commission's order. Election Commission had 7 CCTV cameras. Show where the mob came in and tried to capture him. What is this argument? Finished. Let Election Commission
you will
show the video.
You will believe the families of those 4 who were killed in that booth. And if you actually go, Mr. Datta,
I have seen a video, Padmaja, I have seen a video.
Our argument, it is about the facts. And the facts are also that if you say you will believe the families of the deceased, then you will also have to believe the family of Anand Burman, who says that he was killed by TMC cadre. Then equal weightage and reliability will have to be given to the family of Anand Burman, whose father today is saying that I saw a TMC Gram Panchayat member throw a bomb at my son and then shoot him in the back. That being said, let Dr. Nikhil Prasoon now respond. Dr. Nikhil Prasoon, it is only a narrative. Nobody knows what the truth is. So as far as Mamata Banerjee is concerned, those 4 people who died in CISF firing are martyrs. Dr. Nikhil Prasoon.
Namaskar. It needs to be stated succinctly at this point in time that each and every death is unfortunate. So we condole the death of all the 5 people as well as the brave heart Ashwini Kumar from Bihar Police, who was lynched when he crossed over to West Bengal in his hot pursuit to nab a criminal. Now this matter is required to be dissected vividly. Now in her act to look sanctimonious, Honorable Chief Minister is doing one self-goal after the other. Now, it was Honorable Chief Minister who was instrumental in instigating the violence that led to the creation of the whole brouhaha, and it was stated amply by Pradeep Majumdar, who was there, a first-hand account of his, that miscreants, when the doors were closed, miscreants, they broke the door, they entered inside, the VVPAT and EVMs were thrown apart and they were attacked brutally. And he was on the verge of losing his life. And after that, the CISF people entered into the scenario. Number 2, the second video, the mother of Anand Burman, the father as well as the brother of Anand Burman, they are accusing, they are saying that they already saw. So that is another first-hand account that, you know, Anand Burman was attacked by the TMC miscreants. He was bombed, and after that there was a shot on his back. So this is the second video. The third video shows that, you know, so many of lathi wielding miscreants, they were, you know, they were running helter-skelter, they were trying to create panic, and the whole, you know, chaos was there on the ground. So the evidence that my friend Mr. Riju had been asking for last 2-3 days, now it has started surfacing. The most important point is that the person who was at the helm, who is the chief minister of the state, and who instigated, you know, because in that place, you know, a few days back our state chief was also attacked. Now you are responsible for instigating violence.
Okay.
And the
whether
way you
it was under instigation or not, well, that
the
remains a
CISF,
matter of investigation.
Exactly,
the thing is it not premature? Is it not premature, especially when there is a criminal investigation underway, Ashutosh, to say that these people are martyrs?
No, I think it is also premature that before the investigation has reached to any conclusion, it has been declared that those people who were killed are responsible and they are the villains. And the security forces has been given clean chit. As I understand that any encounter which happens, or in any encounter the people are killed, the citizens of the country killed, it mandatorily has to be followed by a magisterial inquiry. But you see the narrative, the magisterial inquiry is still not there. No result has come out yet, but there has been made an effort from the top to the bottom that only that the CISF has done in the self-defense. Now that there are the three things which has to be understood. The point number one, if it was done in the self-defense,
it's actually not just the CISF. You also have the state police saying the same thing. If I may interject, the state police is corroborating what the CISF said. If I may, the video that has been put out by the Trinamool Congress itself shows that the civilian population is walking around with sticks in their hands. If you take a look at that video, Ashutosh, it is not as if the people are standing in queue. The video put out by the TMC itself shows that the civilian population is walking around with sticks in their hands. Can you explain why?
Are we trying to blame the citizens of this country that they are the real villains, and it is they who attacked the CISF, who were having guns and the stain guns?
Nobody is blaming anyone.
I don't want to believe that argument.
I am just asking,
I don't know.
how can somebody be called a martyr, no less, when an investigation is underway?
Let me complete. No. Padmaja, the real point which is missing here is that the security forces cannot just shoot like this. There is a proper protocol. The magistrate has to has to give the orders. They have to first lob a tear gas. Then they have to shoot. They have to fire in the air. Then they have to shoot on the legs. And even if they feel it is not controlling and the lives are in danger, only then they can shoot on the chest. But here there is only fires on the chest. Now this is beyond my comprehension. I still don't want to give benefit of doubt needed to the citizens of the country who died, not the security forces. Why the magistrate inquiry is not here?
Fair point, Shantanu Gupta. You see a video, you see people running around with sticks, and then you hear shots. Was an announcement made on Loudhailer? Were people shot in their legs? Why were they shot in the chest? There seems to be an excessive use of force, or what the TMC says, cold-blooded murder. Shantanu Gupta.
See, what we hear from CISF, and as you said, also corroborated by the police, it seems this mob tried to snatch the weapons of CISF. Do you think the CISF will wait for the magistrate order when their weapons being snatched? But some of the weapons being snatched, they are deadly weapons. If they open fire, many of the voters may die. I don't know what is Ashutosh talking about. Will the CISF wait for the magistrate order in such a situation? Right? I think sitting their rooms in AC studios, it's very easy to say, oh, magistrate orders will come. See, this is just a symptom of the lawless West Bengal that CPM and Mamata has created over years. It's just a symptom of that. And now because the pollings are happening in 8 phases, they're not able to rig the election. That was tendency in past, and now they're hankle bungle. Why we are not able to do it? CSF is one of the restraints.
And while nobody should get certificates of guilt or innocence prematurely, the point is when you try and glorify, eulogize someone as a martyr, the intention is only political. That needs to be brought into question. Suspects are being hailed as martyrs. Why?
Padmaja, the moot point is if I have to make a choice between a citizen of the country and the security forces, I will make a choice. I will go for the citizens, not for the security forces. And that to security forces with carrying guns in their hands. And you are trying to tell me
Sir, Dilip Kumar Majumdar is also a citizen of the country. He happens to be a government servant, but he also is a citizen of the country and he's a state government employee. He was a polling agent, doesn't mean he deserves to be lynched and beaten. He's saying they were trying to smash my head in.
Padmaja,
and they beat up women and Asha workers. They are also citizens of the country.
Please hear me out.
How are they going to instill confidence in the voters?
No. Padmaja, you want me to believe that the citizen of the country, they try to snatch rifles and stain guns with CISF. Who is going to believe this? This is a false narrative.
Dr. Nikhil Prasoon
will come running and snatching the rifles from the security forces?
No. Look,
are they not worried about their lives? Can you do that?
The situation was so precipitous. They were instigated to.
Sir, you are saying that the CISF is a blank lie, that this never happened.
They were
Dr. Nikhil Prasoon.
Well, this is extremely unfortunate. They were instigated to inflict violence on CISF. They were instigated to gherao them, and in the process of doing so, there was a mob. The situation was so precipitous that CISF was left with no other option. 5 to 7 CISF personnel, they were surrounded by 400, 500 people, and you are asking or expecting them to, aim below the waist. The situation was so violent that they trespassed inside the polling booth. They were in the process of eliminating the people who were manning the. Look at the first-hand account. Look at the first-hand account. If there is a murderer,
let the magistrate come out with the report.
Suppose there is a murderer who is trying to kill someone, and if he is killed by a chowkidar, and you will say that chowkidar happens to be a policeman. Therefore, the murderer is a common citizen. Therefore, his account should be believed. ऐसे तो जितने लोग गोलियां चलाते हैं, सिक्योरिटी फोर्सेस पर अटैक करते हैं या किसी को गोली मारते हैं, उनकी बातों पर विश्वास करिए. अगर पुलिस उनको पकड़ती है,
पद्मजा, ये एक झूठ इस देश के अंदर फैलाना चाहते हैं. हर बार सिक्योरिटी फोर्सेस को जस्टिफाई करने की कोशिश करते हैं. मैं इस देश के नागरिक के साथ हूं. इस देश के नागरिक को बेनिफिट ऑफ डाउट मिलना चाहिए. देयर इज अ प्रोटोकॉल, द प्रोटोकॉल हैज टू बी
ठीक है. बिल्कुल आप बेनिफिट ऑफ डाउट दी. चलिए, सीआईएसएफ झूठी है, सीआईएसएफ कोरा झूठ बोल रही है. एनीवन इन यूनिफॉर्म इज अ लायर. टेल मी व्हाई वुड दिस पोलिंग एजेंट लाई? आशुतोष, जस्ट अ सेकंड, आप देश के नागरिक के साथ हैं. आप मुझे बताइए कि दिलीप मजूमदार आज अपना हाथ तोड़ा के बैठा है. दिलीप मजूमदार का हाथ किसने तोड़ा? ही इज सेइंग अ मॉब बार्ज्ड इन, ब्रोक द डोर, ब्रोक माय हैंड. Who broke Dilip Majumdar's hand? He is a citizen of this country and a citizen of West Bengal. Who broke his hand? And are you calling him a liar? Simple.
Can we?
Since you say that you are with citizens of the country.
Padmaja, are we willing to wait the final report by magistrate or not? Let the magistrate come out with the report.
We should wait. We should wait. I completely agree with you there. And which is why we should not hasten to distribute certificates of martyrdom, innocence or guilt to anyone. Why are these people being called martyrs? The CM has said, मैं तो statue बनाऊंगी.
I'm not distributing certificate. I'm saying
the CM herself has distributed certificate. Far from guilt or innocence, she has said these are martyrs.
But no.
I am asking questions to Mamata Banerjee.
Is the
Padmaja, if Mamata Banerjee is to be,
is the CISF person
if Mamata Banerjee is to be blamed, the Prime Minister of the country and the Home Minister of the country had given clean chit to the security forces.
Look, Mr. Ashutosh,
why they didn't blame for the magistrate's inquiry?
Is the
CISF not the citizen of this country? The BJP leaders also to be blamed.
You are believing
why they
you will rely on the citizen of this country, Mr.
security forces. This is a dangerous trend. If the security forces are infallible, then this country is heading for a big trouble.
Are the security forces
अगर हम बार-बार
nobody is saying security forces are infallible, but nobody should also argue that security forces should be disbelieved and that they are cannon fodder and they deserve to be lynched. With due respect, sir, let's not forget that you are saying let's not take their word at face value. 2 days ago, an SHO was lynched by a mob. So it's not as if men in uniform are not at the receiving end of mob violence. Would we have believed Mr. Majumdar's word only when he would have been lynched? Just like Ashwini Kumar, when he came in from Kishanganj and he was lynched in Uttar Dinajpur, Tausif Ahmed? Are you also going to say that the state police is a liar, the CISF is a liar, this polling agent is a liar?
No, you see, Padmaja, lies and hypocrisy do not survive long. What happened in Cooch Behar firing, the video, the fake claim with an injured CISF personnel, which was circulated by BJP leaders, have been caught. That photograph, which was presented as a defense, that look, CISF personnel opened fire in self-defense, and look, they were beaten up in Bengal. That photograph has been caught. That photograph belonged to a CISF personnel in Dhanbad. He was injured in Bagmara when a langur attacked on him in Dhanbad. The ASI,
sir, why are you going off on a tangent? I am presenting to you verified evidence. And now somebody else has tweeted that picture of a CISF guy. I am not showing it. Why are you derailing the debate? Let's talk about people and evidence that we have at hand, right?
No, I do not accept this. Padmaja, do not interrupt me.
Because you are getting in langurs, you are getting another picture.
Yes, it has the relevance.
Without giving any context.
BJP senior leader shared this photograph and said that this photograph is of an injured CISF personnel, belong to West Bengal, belong to the is the reason why CISF opened firing. Is that
okay? That was fake. Okay, that was fake. Are you saying this polling agent is fake? Are you saying this polling agent is fake? Answer what I am asking you, sir. Why are you debating something which has already been debunked as fake when I am not even presenting it to you? I am presenting you evidence. Answer on that.
It is for your viewers to hear me and make a decision.
Arey, you are here to answer questions which are asked.
Then you have to allow me to do that.
Padmaja,
I am saying that CISF,
okay.
CISF,
Tausif Ahmed, you will say I am not here to answer your questions. I am here to say my own piece.
Self-defense. And this photograph was circulated by BJP leaders, and it turned out to be a lie. It was a lie.
Leave BJP leaders for a while.
Okay, Shantanu Gupta.
Leave BJP leaders for a while. For Ashutosh, CISF members are not citizen of India. The polling agent is not citizen of India. The Kolkata police is also not citizen of India. Only a violent mob of 400 people is citizen of India, and which are part of a machinery which Mamata have employed over years, and which she inherited from communist parties. That's the way they were winning elections. Why don't you understand this? And now they're desperate. Now they're desperate. In the fourth polling booth, couple of only last 4 polling phases are over, and Ashutosh is calling CISF is not Indian citizen. People of CISF are not Indian citizen. A polling agent is not Indian citizen. Kolkata police is not Indian citizen, but only a violent mob of Indian citizen. That's what Ashutosh's politics when he was in politics, and that is now when he's a commentator.
No, this is a dangerous. A dangerous trend is being set in this country that everything done by the security forces is right and they cannot be questioned. This is a dangerous trend. I'm saying it on record.
No. Sir, this is nobody's case. That security forces should not be questioned. But it also should not be said that security forces are always liars and they are never victims of violence. I am telling you, Ashwini Kumar, poor man, is dead. He is dead. Are we going to believe that he is dead, or was he not at the receiving end of mob violence?
No, Padmaja, our constitution makers were very wise. They had given upper hand to civilians, not to the security forces. If security forces are so good, they should be made the prime minister of the country. Why are we not trying to understand this?
What kind of logic? Why do you keep harping about security forces?
In this country?
Dilip Majumdar does not deserve to be given the benefit of doubt. You are insistent that security forces version should not be believed. I will keep asking you, what reason does this man have to lie?
Let me tell you Ashutosh's version that Dilip Majumdar,
why are you not willing to believe the aggrieved family?
So, as per Ashutosh, Dilip Majumdar broke his hand.
Why don't you believe Anand Barman's family?
No, as per Ashutosh, Dilip Majumdar broke his hand, and security forces threw their guns, and rest all are just cooking the stories. Dilip Majumdar broke his own hand just to cook up a story. And they bought up Calcutta police also, and they bought up CSF also in the process.
You don't.
What kind of fiction are you reading, Ashutosh, these days? Ashutosh,
wait for the magisterial inquiry.
Then why are you jumping the gun then? So Ashutosh is saying what Mamata Banerjee is saying is jumping the gun. So Ashutosh is clearly saying what Mamata Banerjee said is wrong. Okay, I think Mamata, Padmaja. So Mamata Banerjee also jumped the gun.
Okay, fair enough. So even Ashutosh agrees, Riju Datta, that wait for the magisterial inquiry. At the very least, you should wait for the magistrate to finish his inquiry. The police complaint has already been lodged by the CISF on Monday. Why are you jumping the gun in election season and saying, oh, this is the murder of innocents? These people are martyrs. They have been murdered by Modi Shah duo. I will make a statue. What if tomorrow the inquiry actually shows that they were the ones who were the aggressors? Riju Datta, even Mr. Ashutosh agrees you are jumping the gun.
The reason, see, I'll tell you, you know, these, Mr. Ashutosh, Mr. Shantanu, I have, with all due respect, I don't know what inclination they have towards politics or whether they are even remotely known to what is happening on the ground here. But they will still come and say what they have to say. I will only say this, Padmaja, and that is a simple thing, that we know what has happened. And why we know that? We waited 4 days, neither BJP, neither EC released a video. We have released a video, and you will see in the days to come, we will give evidences where you will see 5 people in an army uniform. I am not saying they are CISF, 5 bad men made the entire armed forces wrong. No, 5 men jumps out of the car, goes to the mob, you know, the gathering of the people. There is nobody fighting, nobody lynching anybody, and shoots at close range. That is what I am saying. That is why my CM said that they are martyrs of democracy. But I will make one pertinent point here, Padmaja, out of all this cacophony. Mamata Banerjee,
so are we to understand that even before the report is out, you have decided that the CISF was in the wrong and the people were victims? Is that what you're saying on record? You have concluded that. You have reached that conclusion.
Have you seen the video, Padmaja? You have seen the video, right? That's why you were commenting on the video. In that video, what Ashutosh ji said, apart from all the other things he has said, have you heard a shot fired in the air? Have you seen anybody throw a tear gas? Have you seen anybody trying to snatch a weapon from anyone? And have you not seen that the people, even though they were roaming with sticks, there were local police talking them and asking them to move, and nobody jumped on him? So how can you call it a violent mob? This violent mob narrative.
So first of all, let me say one thing. First of all, we can hear more than 4 shots being fired. Has the CISF said we fired? Yes, they are admitting we fired. They fired in the air, then they fired into the crowd. Were there first tear gas shells which were lobbed at the crowd? No, there weren't. But does SOP actually require you to first fire tear gas shells and then shoot? If it is the situation is volatile, Dr. Nikhil Prasad. SOPs were violated, says Riju Datta.
The CISF was deputed on the ground by the Election Commission. The CISF was deputed on the ground by Election Commission simply to execute law and order and to conduct free and fair polls. What would happen if they have to run for their own life? How are they going to instill confidence in the voters? And now the situation was so...
I'll ask you 2 questions. Just answer me 2 questions. Can I ask you 2 questions rather than you blabbering continuously about baseless things?
Yes, ask your question. Go on.
One.
Go on.
As per the Ministry of Home Affairs. Yes.
No, you have been blabbering for last 3 months.
As per the Ministry of Home Affairs protocol, Okay, now hear me out. As per the protocol and the SOP manual of Ministry of Home Affairs, CISF is not trained for crowd control. Then who's responsible for putting them in QRT of a sensitive booth? Question number one. Secondly, where this incident happened, you have a sitting BJP MP who's contesting an election from Dinata, which is 30 minutes away from this place. Why your sitting BJP MP and our respected Home Minister from Darjeeling are 30 minutes chopper ride away, when all blame is on Mamata Banerjee, could not even go and meet the family of Anindya Burman? Answer that question.
This was not a common scenario.
Okay, answer, Dr. Nikhil Prasad.
4 to 5. 4 to 5 CISF personnel, the QRT. 4 to 5 CISF personnel were gheraued and they were brutally being attacked by 300 to 400 lathi wielding and arm wielding people. They were in the process of snatching their weapons. The situation was so precipitous that how can you expect them to aim below the waist? They had to save their own life. They were deputed by the Election Commission to instill confidence in the people. If they have to run for their whole life, how are they going to do so? How can you expect them to
be so I have to come in and say just one thing. None of us are trained investigators. There are multiple videos, there are multiple testimonies. What this requires is an investigation into what was alleged as an attempt at mob violence and resultant 4 deaths. Pending that investigation, if someone is deemed a martyr or guilty or innocent, that is not just undesirable, it is just plain vote bank politics, and that is not desirable at this point. In that hope that this should not happen any further, thank you very much all gentlemen for joining me on Debate One.